Now, if only my camera will stop moving.
Need to refresh the stream. Does it take a while for it to show up?
Probably. Teething problem. Have you ever done a live before?
Not on YouTube. I did the Facebook
Okay.
Live.
It's live
Oh, I
now.
can view it now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Let's just get this ready. Get that down. There we go.
Yeah, I can see it really well.
Yay.
The delay is so strange. Like, I'm trying to see if things are in frame.
See, your frame is better than mine.
Oh, hi. Plan with tea. Hello.
Oh.
Hi, Sophie. Yay, everyone can see.
Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so nervous.
Hi, Josie. We've had some issues, but we're here. Hi,
Lots of technical
Michelle.
difficulties.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that bad. Like, it was just figuring out how we could post on Instagram while we were live.
And we did rehearse this, guys. We did rehearse this.
Hi, Karina.
Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, thank you for joining us on your Sunday evening.
Yeah, thank you.
My little rogue nail there in the corner. Let me move.
Oh my god.
My press ons.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I just thought it would be fun just to start a new series where I just get together with shop owners, YouTubers. Mostly, I'm trying to make it more UK based as well because, you know, we get saturated a lot with a lot of North American stuff. So I'm trying to kind of make it a bit more homegrown. And I thought it would be so great to do what I love to do, which is chat a lot with others in the community and stuff, and then just be able to have a space where we can just literally just chill, just talk about stuff while we plan. Because let's be real, we always need more time to play with our stickers.
Exactly. It's such a cool idea.
So, first of all, we thought it would be quite fun because we both went to Plannerfest, which was a couple weeks ago, and we thought it would be quite fun to plan that week out while we do our interview.
Yeah.
And we are using the custom script. Now, let me see. Yeah, there we go. This is a custom kit that you did, Anna. And correct me if I'm wrong. Did you do this for your shop-anniversary last year?
Yes, I believe it was the 6th-year anniversary. It's hard to keep count, but yes, this was last year's art, I think.
So this is exclusive art.
Yes.
To Anna.
And it's called Planner Friends.
It's called Planner Friends. So we thought when this planner meet came along, and actually Sarah's right here, who's one of the many coordinators who helped put together the Plannerfest. When this came along, we knew, all of us in the Plannerface Discord group, we were like, we definitely using this kit for this week because it matched the colors, and it was made for it essentially.
Yeah, and we did make some custom boxes. We've got like our table with all of our names. These are everyone that sat on table 2, and just a few like extra scripts and stuff, and all the other stuff I've pulled out to use.
Are you using any foil with yours?
So I've pulled out some underlays, and I think this is a hollow, like kind of a star pattern, and I don't know if I've got any Planner Meet overlays. So I was going to have a rummage, but I don't think I have any, which is a bit of an oversight.
Oh, I have, and then here I am with I have 3 different options here.
Really?
Yeah, they're all the SPC old foil
Oh,
bundle.
nice.
And I think they're all hollow, but I'm just trying to decide between shattered hollow, sparkly hollow, and then just regular hollow.
Yeah, I thought hollow was the best choice.
What do you
Maybe
think I should do?
Well, I'm using regular, but that's because I don't have any others. So if you want to match me, we could do regular hollow.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I'm trying to see if I have any hollow overlays, but I have a few, but like they're just not Planner meat themed. got like stars and dots and stuff that would probably work.
Anna, come on, you should have bought during the
I
Plannerfest.
know, I didn't think ahead.
Ah, look at me trying to multitask and talk in the chat while also planning.
Oh my god, I have abandoned the chat. I will verbally respond.
I also know that there is a bit of a delay, but so Anna and I can hear each other a lot quicker than you guys
Yeah.
probably hear us when we tested it out earlier. So if it seems like we're taking a while to respond to you guys or and ask any questions or answer any of your questions or anything like that, that's why. Oh, Sarah's asked if Planner Friends kit is still available.
Yes, it is because I restocked it for the meet.
There you go.
So it is still available.
So let's get started. Now, speaking of this beautiful custom artwork, I wanted to ask you about the basic process for commissioning and designing a custom kit because I know it's been about 2 years now, hasn't it, that you've been doing custom kits? And I know initially you were so cautious of doing it, but it's worked so well for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was really reluctant because it's just like a big undertaking. And I couldn't do it without help. So Kat does help me. Kat is peace.live.plan. So
Shout
she
out to
helps me
Kat.
a lot because I wouldn't be able to like stay on top of like being you kind of have to work like a few months ahead. Well, at a minimum to make sure everything's done on time and I'm not that organized. So I would that was the main reason I was reluctant to do it. And then just like being scared, I guess. Like I don't know, I don't like to take like big tasks on in case they don't work and then I have to be like, oh, it failed.
Ah.
But yeah, it did work out really well. So let's dwell on that.
Do you think the fair was more um involving like the creativity of the process or was it about how well it would be received?
I think both because like the difference with the custom art kits is you have to like come up with the theme yourself. So it feels a lot more personal. I imagine this is how like artists feel because
Mhm.
like if someone doesn't like something you put out, it feels like it's not like a personal attack, but I feel like you take it more
That's what it
personally.
feels
Whereas
like.
if someone doesn't like a kit that I design, like that's fine. You don't like I didn't make the art. So I feel like it's a bit different. So I was scared of that. And then I can't remember what else I said. Just like, yeah, it not selling enough to keep it going
Ah,
because obviously custom art is quite expensive and you've got to like invest in that. And then I was like, oh, what if I don't sell enough to keep it going? Then I would have to like phase it out. And then that I would have to basically just admit that it didn't work.
work, yeah. And sometimes well, not sometimes, like failure is a very scary thing, especially in
Yeah,
business. It's really
for
risky.
sure.
But thankfully, like the PIF crew has come out in full force because here we are 2 years later and your customs are still going strong.
Yeah, we have got a lot better at working like further ahead. So it's less stressful now. I enjoy it a lot more because
Oh,
to
that's
begin
good.
with, like if you're worrying about like the next one before you've even like done the first one, it's like it takes some of the fun out of it a little bit.
That's true. And then you don't ever really get to really enjoy the process and enjoy what you're creating, do you?
Yeah, but we're
So,
way more organized now.
may I ask what month you guys are currently on at the moment?
So we actually are kind of like regular ahead now. We got really ahead a couple of months ago. We have got the anniversary art done, so that is June.
Ooh, I'm
Um,
excited.
and we've got May. We're up to May, so we need to start working on some in order to try. We try and stay like 3 months ahead.
Oh, that's
So
quite good.
yeah, we need to work on June's mystery because obviously June has two custom art kits because you've got the anniversary and the mystery, and the same with July because of Christmas in July.
Oh, yeah. And then Black Friday also has two in
Yeah,
November. So, November would be the other month that has two custom arts
yeah.
as well.
So we
Do
do
you
like
ever
15 a year.
do you ever think that like you run the risk of not having enough ideas or not being creative enough with things, because
Yeah.
sometimes, things get played out.
Yeah, like we literally worry about that all the time because we ask for ideas and that's really helpful because even if we don't take like a specific idea, it will often prompt a different idea.
Mm,
And then as soon as we get an idea for a kit, even if it's not like a fully fledged out idea, Kat will normally make a Pinterest board and we'll just see like where it goes. So we've got loads of boards that aren't a kit yet, but we're just like keeping them in the wings. And then one day, like maybe one of them will just like develop in our
spark
heads.
inspiration. Ah.
Yeah. But yeah, we do worry about that because we're only 2 years in and we think like, well, some shops have been doing a mystery kit for like 5 years. Like how
Years.
how do they keep thinking of things to do? But I do think there are a lot of themes that you could repeat in a different way. Like you need a birthday kit every year. Like not that we would do one every year, but do you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of scope to do a kit in a different way.
That's true. That is true because there are some shop owners that I know, like for example, Andrea takes a lot of inspiration off of her kids or like Kirsten's
Yeah.
kids, and then she'll plan the customs for their birthday months around that. So you're right, like, people will grow and develop and tastes will grow and develop as well. So that's quite helpful
Yeah.
when you're
Like
thinking about.
it's definitely not like once you've done a theme, then you can never do the theme again.
True. But I know one of my favorite kits that you guys have ever done was the planner games kit that you did. I think it was
Oh
the
yeah.
second Black Friday.
Yeah, the
Was
Cyber
it that
Monday
one?
one.
Honestly, I think the creativity that you guys came up with those games, because I know you're very big, rightly so, on not doing copyrighted material, and so
Yeah.
for you and Kat to be able to come up with planner based games and names, I thought that was so unique.
Well, that's kind of funny because that was one of the kits that we'd like had the idea. We've been getting a request for like a games kit for so long, and that was one that kind of just like became a thing within like half an hour because once we like had the idea to make them planner themed games, we were able to run with it like really quickly. But we'd been stumped on that theme for a long time.
I can imagine. I
And
can
then
actually
yeah, we were
imagine.
able to just do it super quick once we'd got the idea. So it was good that we like kept that theme like in the background.
I would agree because honestly, I love it, and I'm hoarding it to this day. I haven't let it go. I don't know when I'm going to use it because I've had a lot of game nights since then,
Yeah.
but I'm just holding on to it for like that perfect moment
Yeah,
whenever
I
that
don't
will
think
be.
I've used mine yet either.
Do you tend to keep like a lot of your kits? Like, do you make a copy for yourself? I know some of the shop owners use Oops for their
Yeah.
own personal stock. How do you manage that?
So I normally do keep one. If I'm on top of doing my mystery reveal videos, I'll keep one. And if I'm not, which is most of the time, I just take one when I need one. But yeah, if I've got one like put aside, I will keep it. But I try and use kits like as soon as I get them, so the novelty like doesn't wear off. Like I can't hoard kits.
Oh, I wish I had that skill.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing, my wife wishes I had that skill for sure. My collection takes over my side of the room.
Oh my God. You never know when you'll need it though. Like you don't. Sometimes I understand not wanting to use them up.
That's true, but then, one thing I've realized is that actually our planner styles change and
Yeah.
trends in the community change quite a bit. And so I'm really trying, especially in the last couple of years, to use my stash because
Hmm.
I have some kits that I love from you. I still have some like old mini kit version where it was a 3-page vertical size version, and I can't use them in my
Oh.
planner anymore with the way that I style. So it's another reminder that actually, as much as we love these kits, like Cindy from formerly of Llama Letter, she always used to say that actually they look beautiful on the page. That's why we buy them.
Yeah.
And so it's about actually using them and putting them down in our planner.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, Bassy Stickers has asked, or Be Sassy, sorry, my apologies, has asked, how did you learn to make sticker kits? And did someone teach you, or did you just learn on your own?
Um, we're going back a while now. So I actually don't remember. I remember making printables first. So I started designing stickers in Photoshop for printables. So I didn't ever like worry about the cut lines initially. I literally just made the stickers. So I learned to design them in Photoshop, and then I remember buying my first silhouette because I'd literally just finished my exams for uni, and I was like, right, I'm going to treat myself to something like fun. So I bought it, and I don't even remember like what I think I first made like functional stickers, but I don't remember the process of learning on silhouette. I must have YouTubed it because no one taught me.
Yeah, because at that time, I think, was this in like 2016? Before
It
that?
would Yes, it would have been 2016, like the summer of
2016.
2016. Because I opened my shop really quickly, but I did do printables for like 3 weeks and then knocked that on the head.
And I think at that time, that was when stickers were just starting to be a thing in planners.
Yeah.
I had learned about Erin Condren by at that point, but I know personally I was in a moleskin, and
Okay.
I think Happy Planner was also around then because I found you in 2017. I think
Hmm.
was when I found you, and I bought your kits for my mini Happy Planner at that point. So stickers were still like a new thing. Like it wasn't as I mean I always say we're such a niche little hobby, but actually we're quite a big niche hobby, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like there's so much of us now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But I mean, I started in a personal Filofax. So I was using stickers like made for the Erin Condren, but like not in an Erin Condren format. I had like the horizontal inserts.
Yeah, so that was like me too because I had a mini Happy Planner. I had a moleskin, and I said if I could stick with the moleskin for the year, because I am the type of person who, like, I find a hobby, I really like it, I'll go all out, but then I might not always stick with it. So I
Yeah.
said, before I buy any stickers, let me use the moleskin. If I stick with it for the year, then I can start to get some stickers and I can get the mini Happy Planner, which is what I ended up doing.
Hmm.
And um, so I had to reformat a lot of my sticker kits as well just to fit into that planner.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that can sometimes put people off because they see how like the beautiful spreads that a lot of people use these days, and let's be real, some of the planners can be quite pricey, especially
Yeah.
back before when people used to buy more like Erin Condren type stuff and things. But um, it's very easy to actually just resize a lot of the stickers that you get. You just have to be creative with it and kind of just
Yeah.
not worry about making mistakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Because there were so many different planners, like to find one that fits your stuff perfectly, if you're not willing to use like the main like sizes of planner, you've got to change stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just realized, Anna. So my regular foil bundle
Yeah.
here only comes with three of the like half bougie box, the like half cut headers that she used to do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to use either the sparkly or the shattered. Guys, what do we
Right.
think? What should I use? I don't even know if you can see it well in the camera.
I would use the
Can you?
sparkly.
Sparkly? I was thinking the sparkly as well. I'm so sorry we can't be twinsies.
Well, I'm trying to do a I don't know what this is called, like when you bend the sticker. I'm trying to do this for the first time. I
Oh,
have no idea what I'm doing.
an extender.
Yeah. So I decided the first time to do it with an audience would be the best plan. But it's so sticky.
I've been doing it for a while, and to be honest with you, I every single time I do it, it takes me a while because sometimes I change the orientation, if that
Yeah,
makes
well, I
sense,
just realized I had it upside down. Oh,
and then I
this is
forget
such
what
a
to do.
nightmare.
I'm gonna actually need to use a bunch of bougie boxes, not bougie boxes, a bunch of day extenders for this one actually.
Yeah, I just have so much for the weekend days. Like, I can't even try and condense it. Right, that's one.
So, speaking of starting your business, how do you find managing your business on your own? Because I know Ari helps, and we all love Ari. He's like employee of the month every single month.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tom as well, who's in the background. Who's
Helping
in the
Ari.
background supporting Ari. But how do you find managing your business on your own? Because it is you. You are the face, the brand. When people think of Plannerface, you are who they think of. And you've done managed to do it for yourself. It's 7 years this year, isn't it?
Yes, 7 years.
Yes.
It's gone
Seven
so quick.
years. So how do you
Um,
find it?
Honestly, you kind of make it up as you go along, and I feel like I will always do that because there's so it, like running a business, there's so much more to it than what you see. Um, and I don't mean that in like a like look at all the other things I do, but like I don't think you can ever fully sort of prepare for. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if people have had loads of businesses, they kind of know what to do, but I learn things every day that I had no idea about. And also, like, we have such a supportive community, like in the planner world. So you can always ask someone, which is helpful, but I don't ever feel like I'm kind of alone in that sense, in like a bad way, if that makes sense.
That's good though. That's quite helpful to have.
Yeah, but
And
yeah,
I
it
know,
is hard because like you don't know if you're doing it right until it's happened.
yeah, because well, that's the thing with any business, isn't it? There's always a risk that you take.
Yeah. Oh,
But so
I did
far,
this upside down.
so far your risks are paying off big time actually. Because I like your business goes from height to height, and each year when you think, oh my gosh, how can I top this? Like you majestically manage to do that. But I think that has a lot to do with the person behind the brand and not
Yeah.
just the brand itself.
I
And I
think it's
think
like
you,
calculated risk as well. Like I wouldn't do something like completely out there for Plannerface. Like you kind of know what like
what
customers
works.
will like.
Mm.
Yeah.
So does that mean no foil, Anna?
I would love to do foil, but I find it so like I would never do in-house foil. I've tried and like failed. I didn't try very hard because I don't have that kind of personality where I can persevere with things. Like if I'm not naturally talented, I won't bother. Um, I would like to do like I don't know. It's difficult because if you did manufactured foil, you have to do like big orders of things.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know. I think the only thing I could probably justify doing would be like I don't know, like underlays, overlays, that kind of thing, but then not like specific designs because I just don't think I would sell enough of them. So I don't
See,
know. I think maybe for like a bundle it would be fun.
I was just thinking that actually, like, maybe for your the months where you do the two sets of customs, like for your anniversary, for Christmas in July, and for Black Friday and stuff, if you would ever consider doing
Yeah,
bundled underlays for those months.
maybe like a design that would fit with both or something. So it's like
Yeah,
got flexibility. I don't know. I
something
mean,
like that.
if people want me to give it a go, it would definitely be fun.
Can always worth a try. This is so weird actually planning live in front of everyone. I'm forgetting the steps that I normally take to get things done. And this is a new planner. Full disclosure, I've only planned 1 week in my 2023 planner so far. So
Really,
I'm trying to figure it out as
you're
I
in
go
at the
along.
deep end. Oops. Oh, sorry about that noise.
I want to ask as well, speaking of Tom and Ari, I know you guys have a very cute little family over there because you have Tallulah and I always forget the other's name. What's your other
Enzo.
bunny's name? Enzo. You have Tallulah and Enzo, you have Ari, and then it's you and Tom. And what's that like, living and working together all the time?
Um,
Do you guys ever take space just for yourselves where you forget about the business, or has Tom been a hindrance over a help? I know I'm kind of shitting on Tom, but Tom knows I love him. He knows it's all love.
yeah. No, it is funny that you asked that because I get asked this quite a lot. I don't think, like, I think we just still enjoy each other's company like so much that it works really well. And like he has an office upstairs, I have my office down here. So like if we do need to do work away from each other, like so we're not distracted or anything. That's kind of the main thing, like the distraction of being together. But yeah, like we just work really well. And I think, I mean, I would find it really hard if he wasn't like around, and I think
Hmm.
him the same. Like we get really lonely, and obviously not having other like people to talk to, like because obviously I work on my own. But yeah, I think it just works really well.
Oh, that's quite good.
But yeah, he's not a hindrance.
No,
But he always says
no.
like, "Oh, if I'm like annoying or like whatever, like tell me to go away," and I'm just like, "I can never tell you to go away."
Oh, that's so sweet. No, I do like Tom. He's been a star in the Plannerface Discord crew, and even on the group. Sometimes he'll pop up. He's there. I don't know if people realize, but he is there lurking in the shadows like all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't like to miss out.
Oh, what am I doing now? I do my
Right, so this is where
tripod.
I'm confused because I need more bougie boxes, right? I need one, two, three, four. No, because I need to put a full box. Oh, I've not done this
Well, it
before.
depends. It depends. Do you want to put a full box on there? Some people will do that if they have like a lot of full boxes that they want to use in a kit, or sometimes they'll just put an extra bougie if they have so many things that they need to list in the day.
Yeah, I think I only want one extra box, so I want three boxes to like write on. So then I have to choose where I want my full box to go, right? Like
Yes.
it doesn't have to be on the back of this one. Oh, this is more involved.
So Anna, the comments have spoken, and a lot of people are crying out for a Tilly X Plannerface collab.
That would
So
be so
talk to
cool.
us,
We've
people.
spoken about it before, but we never like picked anything to do.
Well, let's put it out there. 2023, at some point, there will be a Tilly X Plannerface collab. Oh my gosh. Tilly,
We'll speak
please,
it into
please do
existence.
not, yes, speak it into existence. Tilly, please do not feel any pressure whatsoever. We're just speaking it into existence.
No
100%.
pressure, but
Hmm. And speaking of, so some of you may be aware, because I know that Anna advertises it quite a bit on her Facebook group, but there used to be a Plannerface Discord, and now a few of us have just continued our foolishness on our own little Discord page. But you have quite a number of friends who are also like business owners and things in the community. How do you find balancing that friendship with the business aspect of things, or is it not even a factor actually?
I've never actually like considered that like there being a like divide. I just like love that we're such like a friendly community and like everyone is up for a chat like all the time. Like I don't know, I just think it's so nice to be able to be so friendly with your customers and vice versa. Well, there's no vice versa there, is there? But or them be friendly
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
Like
them be
I
friend, yeah.
yeah, like I like that they like it is such an approachable community. Like it's just so nice. I love it. And I don't know how common that is for like other fields.
That's true. I think having the social media aspect of things has really made a lot of people more accessible, and there's obviously
Yeah.
a downside to that, but the plus side to it is that we all kind of feel like we have a little niche space on the internet where we can just be us and be
Yeah.
comfortable being us, and I think that's really invaluable.
And I think, like you say, like with boundaries, like the majority of customers like do respect that. Like I very seldom have an issue where someone is like hounding me for a response at like 11 o'clock at night. Like people do understand. Like I mean, it happens sometimes, but like generally, like people are really respectful as well, which means you can be more open and friendly and stuff because you know it's not going to be like misused.
Yeah, that's really good though.
Yeah.
Oh. Have you worked out your full box dilemma?
Yes, I think so. I'm about there. I'm worried about them like getting caught and like pulling off though. I don't think they will, but like when I flip my planner.
No, they shouldn't. And actually, I find when you use bougies, it's a lot easier to then pull. Like if you want to change over a full half box or a full box or something, it's easier to pull it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. I
Oh,
think I'm about there with my base.
oh, Michelle R has asked Anna, does Tom work for Piff full time?
So no, he did for like most of last year. He worked for me from like January to probably about September. And then because he mainly did like cutting, like sticker cutting. And I took it back because I felt like I was taking like too much of his time because he's a web developer and he has like actual projects that he's working on that aren't just like cutting stickers. So he has gone back to doing like more of that. And he comes and helps me like part time as and when I need it, basically. But I didn't fire him for the record.
No, or there was no insubordination.
No.
No. Oh, bless him.
But yeah, it's really funny because with the graph tech, people are like, "Oh, you've put Tom out of a job," and I'm like, "Well, he was actually out of a job like months ago, but okay."
Oh my goodness. I've forgotten. This is what happens when you're planning in a new place. And I meant to bring stickers, so I can't
Oh,
finish my sidebar, and it's throwing me in a loop. Yeah, I'm actually not planning in on my actual planner desk either. I'm in our spare room, and so I had to move all my stuff in here. So I'm trying to figure out what I've
so
forgotten.
everything is weird.
Everything is weird. Always throws you, but it's fine. I shall pivot. Hmm. Do, 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 do. So, I wanted to ask you actually. I have a huge collection. I'm more aligned to like cats style of planning. Like we have huge collections. We have tons and tons of albums and loads
Yeah.
of kits. I probably, if I'm being realistic, I could probably go 2 years. I've cut down a lot of kits over the years, but I could probably go about 2 years without buying kits still. How big is your kit collection? And given to the fact that you make your own stickers, do you actually really buy many kits, or do you just, if you see art that you like and it's there, you just make a kit for yourself?
So my personal kit collection is this big. So I have one album. It is a chunky album, but like I feel like it is actually quite a small collection. But it is because I don't really take that many kits that I don't plan to use. So everything in here is kind of like a kit that was supposed to be used and was rejected. So
Oh,
I feel like it is a big collection for kits that I probably like haven't got a plan for. But that is because like I said before, I'm very like I have to use it straight away or I won't use it. So if I take a kit and like get behind with planning or for some reason I don't use it, I then will then probably never use it. And I do just
okay.
take from stock a lot. And buying from other shops, I will normally buy like exclusive art, but if it's a kit that I want and the artwork's available, I've probably made it and released it. So
You'll
like
just take
it's
from
only if
others.
it's art that I can't get. Yeah.
Perks of being the boss.
Yeah. So yeah, it means that I don't have a very well, I don't think that's a very big personal collection. Like considering what I used to have, I used to keep kits that I released, and I was like, I can't keep doing this because there's just too many.
Oh, Calming My Chaos has asked, what events can you find both of us at this year?
Both of us. What are you
Yeah.
going to then? Because I know what I'm
So
going to.
see, I would now when we got to Plannerfest, there was a lot of talk about the Manchester Planner Meet that's happening later this year.
Yeah,
And ideally, that sounds like that would be a great meet to go to. However, like realistically, I don't have a car at the moment, and so realistically, traveling up there and being able to travel there and back in one day is going to be a lot. And then, so it's just thinking about the logistics of like if I have to overnight it or anything like that.
yeah,
Um, there's also the Southwest Planner Meet, isn't there?
yeah. So I'm going to that one.
Oh, okay. Are there still any tickets available for that one?
I believe so. Um,
Because they have a Patreon group, don't they?
yes, they do. I think tickets are available. I think they have a website if it's not on their Instagram, but yeah, I definitely think they might have some. But that's in Somerset.
Ooh. Somerset just sounds so like whimsical and like
I've never
I
been.
don't know, like I think of when I hear Somerset, I always think of like Secret Garden type vibes.
Yeah,
Ooh. Okay. Does that work? I think that does work.
I've ended up using Mickey's because I didn't have any other hollow foil.
Mickey's.
Yeah,
It works. No one will ever be able to know.
you can barely tell.
Amy wants us to get to come to Manchester. I can imagine it'll be a good time out with Amy there.
Yeah, Plannerfest was really good last time. That was where me and Amy met, I think.
Sophie says about Tom, oh bless him, first rejected from the Plannerface PR team and then fired from staff. Oh dear.
Oh, it's a bad day to be Tom.
Rachel says she's also going to the Manchester meet. She's the one who actually put it in my head
Oh,
before.
really?
So yeah, so if I do end up going, I blame Rachel.
Apart from those two, there's the Midlands one, which I'm going to. I don't know of any others, but the Midlands one is I can't remember where it is, but it's like last time it was near Cannock, so I imagine it's like that way again.
I was gonna ask if that's the one that you did last time, but
Yeah.
there was also a Leicester one as well, wasn't there?
So the Leicester one is like a really small group that me and Jenny set up. So it's kind of not really like a big thing. It was more of like a let's do a casual meet every now and then thing that fizzled out when we had COVID. And then I did
I
try to
see.
revive it, but it didn't really work. So it's nothing really.
So speaking of planner meets, and since we're planning the week of a planner meet, let's talk about some of your biggest planner meet tips. What should you pack when you're going to a planner meet?
Do you mean like planner stuff or like regular stuff?
Planner stuff.
So I would say like don't pack too much because you get so much stuff at a planner meet, whether it's like swaps or table gifts or goodie bag stuff. And then a lot of the time, if there's workshops, that kind of stuff is provided. So, well, my takeaway from all planner events I've been to is that I bring too much stuff. So I would literally say like bring like a pen, maybe like some tweezers, your planner, and some stickers or something like. But don't bring too much stuff because you won't find time to use it anyway.
I would echo that actually, and I think what I found really helpful with Plannerfest is that they gave us a list of things that
Yeah,
we would need to bring specifically for some workshops, and I found that really, really helpful because the reality is you never really. I mean, I say this, but actually during the workshops at Plannerfest, it was quite nice to be able to sit and plan a little bit while some of
yeah,
the panels and stuff were going on. But in actuality, you never really get a chance to really plan at
yeah,
planner meetups. There's so much going on, and you're right, like you are loaded with goodies that you end up coming away with more than you go there with anyway. So there's no need to come stacked with stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely do bring your planner though, because sometimes they do planner stack pictures.
Yeah.
But like even if you have a journal or
Or well, what I
like
will
a
say is like bring a bag for life, like to put your new stuff in,
oh yeah, that's a
like a
very,
tote
very
bag or
smart tip.
something.
That is a very smart tip. Hmm. What about table gifts? Because I know this year for Plannerfest there was a lot of talk about it,
Yeah.
and a lot of people tend to feel quite anxious and overwhelmed about table gifts, but they're completely optional. I don't think
Yeah.
there's ever a situation where anyone has ever said that you have to have table gifts
No,
for a planner
definitely
meet.
not.
But I think
So,
also we.
sorry, go on.
No, you go on ahead.
Well, I was basically gonna say, like, I feel like I'm a bit of a Scrooge, but I never really do table gifts because I always worry about giving people stuff that they like won't use because I don't know their like planner preferences or anything yet. Um, and because you get so much stuff, like, I feel like I'm just giving people stuff for the sake of it. But I put cream eggs on the table this year and they did well. And I think anything consumable is good. So like sweets, wax melts, like stuff like that that someone can use. I feel like is cool. Although I made albums one year, but that was when like my albums
Oh,
were
did
newer, so I
you?
guess people didn't have them. Yeah, that was
Wow.
it must have been like 4 years ago. So, but I feel like if I gave someone an album now, they probably already have loads of albums. So I
Yeah, that's
don't
true.
know. I think something small and thoughtful is better than like I don't know. I think it's hard, but I think definitely discuss with your table beforehand and maybe like set like a budget if you all want to do it, or just say like you don't have to do it. But I do think people feel like they have to do it even if you say they don't have to. I don't know,
They
it's an
don't.
awkward one.
That is true. It is quite awkward, and people do feel an obligation because I wasn't going to do any either for this meet, and then last minute I decided actually I felt like it, so I did.
Yeah,
Um, but there, we got some really cool things in our table gifts, and anything ranging from like self-care. Like I think
yeah,
we got a little plant decoration, a little succulent, like a fake succulent decoration, which is quite nice, and notepads. And then also I know we bought a pile of sweets. There was a pile of sweets on our
yeah,
table as well, which is always good. Everyone always loves a bit of sweet treat.
yeah. I think self-care stuff is a really good idea to go for as well.
What was your favorite Plannerfest experience? So I only stayed for 1 day, but it was a whole weekend event. And
Yeah,
I don't know if we've ever had Plannerfest in the UK, a planner meet that's lasted a whole weekend before. But you guys look like you had immense fun. I know you were on the winning team as well for the quiz night. So talk to
yeah.
us a little bit about that.
So I think my favorite part probably was, well, it's hard to like nail it down because the whole event was amazing. I don't think I'll ever stop like going on about it. Like I really, really enjoyed it. Um, I think the evening part was especially fun because I've never been to a planner event where it's had an evening part. I did realize that I've been saying in the run up to Valentine's, I've been saying, well, I've never been to a 2 day planner event, and I have. I've been to Brussels, PlannerCon Europe, but you didn't have an evening thing, like not a group thing, and it was so fun. Like I didn't really know what to expect. Obviously, the quiz was really good, um, but yeah, it was just such a nice way to like end the day, and it kind of made it feel longer because I feel like planner events like they're over way too quick.
That is true. I was out like I felt like my day went by so fast
Yeah,
when I was there. I
yeah,
must
it's a
say,
shame you didn't stay.
I know next time, next time I promise I will try. Might make a weekend out of it with the family as well, actually.
Yeah, that would be cute.
But I must say, and I'm pretty sure that they've heard this multiple times from so many people, but it was honestly one of the best events, like organized events I've ever been to. Whether
Yeah,
it's a planner meet or not, I think the team did an amazing job. They know the planner community, they know what we like, even the workshops. Because I remember we were saying beforehand that we would take our planners to have just in case we didn't want to do any of the workshops. But I actually did everything, which I've
Yeah,
never done before because there's some times where the workshops just don't appeal to me. So I think
yeah.
it's such a testament to the team behind the festival. Yeah, I'll call it festival. It's a planner festival, and what an amazing job that they did, and I can't wait to see what next year brings.
Yeah, I agree. Like, not like often I don't feel like every part of the event is like something that I would choose to do, but it was really, really good.
Do, 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 do. Oh, okay. So let's take a look at some of the comments.
Oh yeah, I
Amy
keep forgetting
says,
we have a chat.
Amy says that her favorite table gift ever was a paper chase pen that she got. Amy, do you know that they've gone into administration?
Oh no.
I know. So if you ever are in like but your high street, pop into the shops because I'm sure you can get more of those pens at heavily discounted price at the moment. Ooh, Sophie has a great idea actually that table gifts should be done Secret Santa style. Oh,
Oh, that's a
that's
cute
a
idea.
smart idea actually. I quite like that.
Yeah, I like
But
that.
Sophie loves a Christmas, so I think she'll do it. She'll suggest anything that links with
She wants
Christmas.
to call it Secret Santa too.
That is such a smart idea though.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Ooh. So Sarah says she's not a fan of doing table gifts because it's something that she feels like she has to do and then she rushes it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
she
understand
says
that.
she says spending time with her is enough of a gift, which is true. It's so true.
I mean, true. Yeah.
I don't think anyone would argue with Sarah about that. Okay, so where have I gotten to in my planning? Oh, so Anna, as you know, you have jumped from heights to heights all of these years in this business.
Thank you.
How do you think you managed to stay so current in what is such a niche yet oversaturated market? Because as I said before, we are quite niche. A lot of people still don't know about us and what we do. But at the same time, we are so overpopulated within our little market.
Yeah.
So how do you think you manage to stay so current? What is it about the trends that you just get? Or what is it about your PIF community that just gets you?
Um, I think, like you say with trends, I think you do have to be flexible because, like, obviously things are trending for a reason. And for a while, I was a bit like, well, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it the way that I've been doing it. I don't want to change things. I hate change. But you do have to like be flexible and also listen to customers. Like have take requests. Like I have a thing in my group for scripts and doodles, and like you need to get feedback basically. Like your customers will help you to grow and they want you to grow. So, but they also like want you to create products that they're looking for, and it's really good that we get that kind of feedback. Um, and I just think like trying to like stand out a bit, use artwork that's popular, but like try and do it in a unique way. I don't know. I think things like that, but it's not like a conscious effort. I think you just have to put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, it's really difficult, isn't it? Because you don't always want to just jump on a trend. I know there was a long, long time when um Hobonichi weeks were trending, and then the PP, the personal planners, because
Yeah,
print impression came up with their own version, and then a lot of people were buying the generic versions on AliExpress and things like that. Now I know Helen has really caused like a huge market call for is it the cousin that she uses? What is it she
Yeah,
uses? Yeah, the cousin and the weeks
I
for
want a cousin because of Helen.
her journaling style. I've wanted one for ages, but they've always been really difficult to get. They're easier now, but they were
Hmm.
really difficult to get before. And so because I really like journaling, I think, especially the older I get, the more into journaling I'm becoming, even more than planning.
Yeah,
Um, and so I really love that style as well. But I know realistically I can't keep up with it every day.
yeah, me too. Like, I like the idea of doing it, but it's not really practical. Like, I can't keep up with my planner. I'm like weeks behind. So why I think I could journal daily.
Exactly. I'm with you on that. What other planner trends can we think of that was around for such a long time? I know the bowl washes from Simply Gilded used to be a huge thing. I know people would pay an arm and a leg for some of the washi sometimes. Not calling out any names.
Literally me.
It was such a
Yeah,
huge thing because she doesn't even release as many bowl washes anymore. Her collections are quite different these days. What else was there in the planner community?
um, it's hard to like
Trying to
nail down what
remember.
like what are we considering a trend? Like, because TNs, I guess, like I had a TN which like did not work for me at all, but decorating them was like trendy, so I did it anyway.
That is true. Decorating TNs used to be a big thing. And then people would just set them up and just literally just look at them all the time and not actually use them.
Yeah, and I was scared to use it because then like things would move, and I didn't find writing in them like comfortable because it was full of stuff.
I find it really hard to manage a small planner actually.
Yeah,
So
I
I
know what
tend
you
to use
mean.
bigger ones. But that's just
But
because
they're
I have
so
so much
cute.
going on. They are really cute. I love small things. My wife can attest to that. Oh gosh. You know what trend I don't miss though is no white space planning. I've never really been a
Oh
fan of
yeah,
no white space.
I like little slivers of white space.
Exactly. I think it adds more personality to it. I've
It's
tr-
just
I
easier.
A trend I've tried to avoid for a long time, which has finally caught up to me, is the foil though. I really
Yeah,
tried so hard not to get invested in it because I knew it would cost me a lot.
yeah.
But I
I like.
slowly slid in.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think I'm still in like minimal foil. Like this is the most foil I've used in a long time in a spread. Um, so I do keep it like reined in a little bit, but I like the underlays at the minute. They're my thing. Having like a pop of foil, but it's not like you haven't got to get like
It
matchy
doesn't.
overlays and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much from it, doesn't it? It's a way, and it is a way. You're right. It's a way to add a bit of sparkle, a bit of, as my wife would say, a bit of razzle dazzle onto
Yeah,
something without it being too overbearing and too much. You're right about that, actually.
and you can get away with things not like matching perfectly if it's not like the main event, I think. But then I like overlays for like special occasions. Like I really want some Taylor Swift overlays, but I can't. Well, I haven't got around to ordering any. I think Planner Hannah has some.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Oh, overlays, not underlays.
Yeah, she has
Okay,
like Taylor Swift quotes that I want to pick up.
because I was gonna ask, what do you think a Taylor Swift esque inspired underlay would be? Actually, I'm gonna change this.
Um, an underlay. I guess. Well, did you see the Midnight's kit that Helen did? Because she has
Yes.
like little icons and stuff in there that like reference things from the song. So I bet there's like you could have like jewels and stuff that would be like a nod to a lyric or something.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
But otherwise, like I don't know what if you would have something obvious, like you could have like TS or something.
Aside from uh the midnight's colors, like the dark blues and stuff, what foil or fun foil do you think would best match for a Swifty planner? A planner Swifty. What do you guys call yourself?
um, I guess you could have a different foil color for each era because, like, there are kind of colors associated with each album. So, like, Speak Now would be purple. Like, Reputation could be like maybe hollow because we don't really have grey foil. Like, I think that would be fun.
I'm gonna have to take your word for it because a Swiftie I am not. So I don't know. Honestly, I watched uh this summer I Turned Pretty. I think that's what it's called. I watched that and
Yeah,
that's probably the most Taylor Swift songs I've heard in years.
I've not seen that.
You should watch it. It's really nice. It's really cutesy.
Oh, what is it on?
It's on Prime.
Okay.
It's quite a real life depiction, I think, of
Yeah.
like just young adulthood and relationships.
Oh,
It's quite nice. It's by the same
oops.
author who wrote To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, so it will work out quite well.
Well,
Scientifically.
We started watching The Last of Us, and because we're waiting for the episodes to come out, we're now watching Servant, which is on Apple TV.
I need to watch my Apple TV more. I have a
Yeah,
family plan and it comes with it, and I keep forgetting that it comes with it.
there's some good things on it. Like, we've watched a few shows on there and been like, why have we not heard about these?
I know there's a movie on there that's called Coda that is
Hmm.
about the deaf community, and I think it won some Oscars, some awards before. So
Hmm.
that's something I want to watch. They also have some Broadway musicals on there that I want
Oh,
to try to
wow.
see. They have Come From Away and they have Hamilton on there.
Yeah.
And then Disney Plus has Newsies. Or is it that Disney Plus has Hamilton? I don't know. There's so many streaming sites these days. I get
Yeah,
them all mixed up.
I think Hamilton is Disney Plus because I keep meaning to watch it.
There we go. Okay, so we've got a few more minutes left of the stream. And again, I just want to thank you all for coming out. It's been really great. I'm actually enjoying myself. I'm still nervous. I'm still trying to figure out all my
Yeah.
plans, but I feel like it's going well. So that's good. So let me check the comments again.
I feel like having to multitask when you don't normally multitask when you plan is really hard.
That's true. So Sophie says that the reason that she thinks that Plannerface is the shop that keeps thriving is because the quality of your kits. That's really true. The quality of
Oh.
your kits is second to none, and we talk about this all the time because your oops bags are to die for. And I
You
know we won't be having as many oops bags anymore, because you've upgraded your tech, which I know is going really really well for you. But honestly, sometimes you're the reason why I have an ooze bag addiction, hands down to you, because I would
you
buy your
do.
bags and I would think, oh my gosh, what? There's nothing wrong with this. What is she on about? What is she
Yeah.
thinking?
Well, I mean, if this week is anything to go by, we will have more oops. We've not had
Oh,
a
you
great
go.
week with the graph tech.
Oh no.
It's been okay. Like we know what like we have an idea of what's going wrong, but yeah, we've had some mishaps this week. I think the reformat should help though.
Oh, Tilly mentioned there was a massive Bujo trend. You're right. Everyone was all about creating spreads for bullet journals in like
The
an
Bujo
arts,
one.
like yeah, the artsy way, because
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, because bullet journaling is supposed to be quite simple really actually, and
Yeah.
a lot of
I
people,
cannot do it.
no, me
It
neither.
stresses me out because there's like not enough structure. Like you have to put a lot of your own you have to basically do it yourself and I like there to be boxes on the page.
Yeah, it's not sustainable for me either, because if I don't have something there to start with, chances are I'm not going to continue
Yeah,
with
this
anything.
I'm the same. Like it doesn't have to be a lot, but I just like there to be something there to begin
Something.
with.
That's true. Amy, Amy said she spent £65 on a TN and she didn't end up using it.
Oh,
That she bought at a Plannerfest.
that's so relatable though.
see what else. Bujo for my habit tracking works best for me. Potter Planner, what do you track for your habit track? I find that I've tried to track habits, but then I still don't do the habit that I'm tracking, so it doesn't make any difference to me really,
Yeah,
which isn't helpful. So that's why I'm not a huge habit tracker person.
I'm good for like a few days, and then I'm
And
no longer interested in that
just
habit.
falls off. A style that I know, because B Sassy Stickers is talking about the decorated things style, and I'm not sure when she says that, it reminds me of the dainty planning that a lot of um the North American girls do with the
Oh, like
foil
the
and
flowers and stuff.
yeah, and it's so beautiful, but I just don't think I could sustain that. Well, first of all, I can't sustain that kind of collection.
Hmm.
And I know when Tilly first did it, it took her ages to do her first spread, didn't it?
Oh,
Because it's
yeah.
such a different style of
I
planning.
guess you would probably speed up eventually, but it does seem like it's more, you've got a lot of layering and stuff.
Do, do. Sarah, I did say that I wasn't going to read the books, but I'm not gonna lie. Since watching the series, I feel like I should definitely read the books, which is probably not good because my TBR, which is a for any of you who might not know, it's a to be read list. My TBR is really high right now, so I don't need to be adding any books to that list at all. But it was
The more the
definitely
merrier,
good.
though.
That's true. Don't let Jess hear you saying that. Okay, so it's been such a fun night, and to wrap it up, I've come up with a planner this or that. So it's kind of like a rapid fire
Oh,
type
okay.
situation. Are you ready for this, Anna?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I mean, to
I
be
was
fair,
born
you
ready.
probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's the right attitude to have. Okay. So, foil or plain Jane?
mm, oh, this is, oh, I have to be rapid fire. Well, like completely plain, like no foil.
Yeah,
Foil.
foil. Favorite foil color? Fun foil color.
Fun foil.
Yeah, because well,
Lavender,
ooh, that's right. Purple all the way.
obviously.
Um, favorite foil shop. I know the answer to this already.
Silly journals.
Shout out to Tilly. Team use right away or team hoard you stay.
Team use right away.
Beautiful. What is a kit that you've hoarded the longest?
Oh, um,
That isn't the most rapid fire question, is it?
no, that's a really hard question. Um, I honestly don't know. I think probably one of the early mystery kits, but I don't know which one it would be.
Okay. Rings, discs, or coils?
Definitely coils.
And what happens if coils just decide to disappear one day and never come back?
Then it would be rings because I do like a ring.
You had ring planners before, didn't you?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
my A6 rings, but it's a little bit small. It's just so cute.
Current planner recommendations or favorite planner brand?
For like the planner itself.
Yes.
My Tilly Journal 7x9 vertical is like my favorite planner. And then I don't even really use any other planner. Like I don't forward plan, so I just have one memory planner and it's this.
Look at Tilly is a mogul in the making. Look at her.
Yeah.
Um, team plan and prepare or team go with the flow. So this is about your kits. For example, do you plan out your kits that you're going to use for the year, or do you
Oh,
just pick and
okay.
choose with what inspires
Um,
you?
go with the flow 100%. I don't know what kit I'm using next week.
Shop your stash or take all my cash.
Mm, a bit of both, but
I don't find you as
take
a
all my
take all my
money.
cash. Yeah, I don't find you as a take all my cash kind of girl,
Yeah, I like to
You're
use what
quite
I've got,
responsible.
but if I see something, I kind of have to have it now.
I see, I see. Oh, goal setting or manifesting?
Oh, manifesting because I cannot goal set.
And then finally, what is your best budgeting advice for any planner addict?
Um, Try not to buy everything straight away. Like, see if you like a trend first, and then you can go all in. But the amount of times that I've bought something, like been convinced that it will change my life and that I need all of them, and then realize that like it doesn't work for me or something. So try and be a little bit restrained. It's really hard, but it will still be there, and even if it's not, like it will get restocked.
That's true, and that's a lesson I've had to learn the hard way, like many, many a time. But it's
Yeah,
so, so true.
and if it isn't restocked, then it wasn't meant to be.
You snooze, you lose, people.
Literally.
Thank you all so, so much for being a part of the Read, Plan, Laugh live. I'm hoping that I can do more. I'm going to be honest, when we tested it earlier today, we're on Anna's channel because YouTube has set up so much restrictions for people who just want to create just for fun. So, um, it's going to be a while before I build my channel. I think I have to get up to 50 subscribers before I can live stream directly from my channel on my mobile. So Anna very thankfully decided to host the link, but I am hoping to get in contact with some other people in the planner community to host some of these probably about once a month, and then also do like just a chill and chat session with a bunch of different planner friends once a month as well. So I'm hoping to just put out 2 videos. I just want to do something for fun, just so that we can, just have a safe space to just end our week and forget about the madness that is the world outside
Yeah.
of stickers. But
Well,
thank
I
you
will
all
put a
so
link
very
to
much.
you in the description so everyone can go and follow you. And if we can get you to 50 subscribers, then you can host them. So please
Oh,
go and
thank you
follow
so
if,
very much.
well, just go and follow, like there's no if. But I will link Dania in the description.
Thank you all so, so much for coming out. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday night and have an amazing start to your week. The weather's going to be wet in the UK, but if you're going to be dry, enjoy it because we're so looking forward to spring and summer.
Yeah.
But thank you all so, so much. I can't wait to do this again with you all, and I'm just so grateful. So,
And
and
thank you for having
thank
me.
you to Anna. Yeah, thank you so, so much for coming on. You're the first guest ever, and actually, you've
Yay.
planned quite a lot. You're doing
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm a speed planner once I get going.
I'm still like mine is still like bare bones, but
You have
that's
more
because
extenders.
yeah, that's true. But I can't plan my boxes while I'm talking. But at least
Yeah.
my foundations lead, so that's quite good.
Yeah, it looks great.
That really, really works. But thank you all so, so
Cool.
much. I hope you have a great, great week. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you. Bye.